Okay, by any chance did you catch that Keith Murray interview? I forgot who he
Murray
did it with.
is my guy. Now listen, yo, that was a great way to start the year off, man. Like, and that was good for a week, cause more names kept coming out. This, that, yo, that nigga. I thought I could tell a story. That nigga is funny. Keith, I could watch his interviews all day. Keith is my man. I love Keith, man. You know, we had the battle. I battled Keith Murray. That's my brother. You know, we broke bread. You know, I've been knowing Keith for years, and those stories are funny. So I ain't got nothing bad to say about Keith. I was heavily entertained.
Yeah, I think everybody was heavily entertained. Keith ain't hold nothing back, and he could tell a story. I'm like, yo, first off, when you first saw him, you like, yo, where Keith been? And then he came back. Everything he been wanting to say.
Yo, he was so animated and like, it's crazy, son. Like, but all you can do is listen and be like, it was funny. Like, you can't take it too serious. He's a lighthearted guy. He don't want to hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. Keith is funny, and he's got his own way. His own way of being. You know what I'm saying? His own way of moving. And that's what I respect about Keith. Always been like that. Never changed, man.
Now that I think about it, wasn't you? He was on that Survival of the Illest tour with you.
He was on the tour with us. Eric Sermon, DMX was on the Survival of the Illest tour. Onyx, DMX, Redman, Method Man, the whole Wu-Tang Clan.
Foxy,
Cormega, Sweet Tea.
Crazy tour.
Who else was on the tour? Sons of Man was on the tour. They was opening, and it was a crazy tour, man.
Yo, what was some of the craziest moments on that tour?
The Survival of the Illest tour. Rest in peace to DMX, man. Like, his show, incredible. Like, the energy, like, that year he came, it was just like, it was crazy. I mean, every night, slam, mosh pits, slam dancing. One time, you know, DMX like to drive the vans a lot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once we get to the spots, he be telling the driver, get out, let me drive. Driving everybody everybody, like, we're all in the van with this nigga driving around, like, crazy shit, man. Just dumb shit. A lot of drugs. A lot of weed, you know, a lot of drinking and wilding out, hotel after parties. Yo, listen, I'm glad there was no Instagram back then. I'm not gonna say nothing. You know, you had to be there. If you know, you know.
Yo, now that I think about it, your man Keith Murray in his interview, he was like, yo, I mean, again, he ain't hold back on nothing. He was like, he slept with Foxy. That was new. Was that something that you did you peep that when y'all was on tour?
I don't know if that happened when we was on tour. I didn't peep.
Did you peep the chemistry? That's what I'm asking.
Nah, definitely not. She was with her brother Pretty Boy. She was just coming in the game, man. She was a baby, you know what I'm saying? We in the back of the bus. You look at the back of the bus, we wilding. She in the front, chilling, quiet, you know what I mean? Like, nah. She was like baby girl and shit. Like, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But that was a crazy tour. Just as a fan, I love that tour.
That tour was crazy. That tour was crazy. And DMX was on fire. He was on fire at the time. We was on our third album, so we did the joint Shut 'Em Down with DMX, and we never performed it. We never performed the joint with DMX, the Shut 'Em Down record, because when he went on. At first, it was like, Onyx, y'all go on, DMX, we going to trade every night. You go on last, you go on last. After the point, I was like, yo, let that nigga go on last, because that nigga energy is like, we don't want to go on after DMX. Not because we can't go on after DMX, because I'm going to keep it real. Onyx got the best show in hip-hop. I don't give a fuck. Anybody. Nobody better than us performing. Nobody. Put us on an hour on stage with anybody, we'll wreck anybody, any group in hip hop on stage. They can't fuck with us. But going on after DMX, he's gonna take all the energy. So by the time we get on stage, the energy is gone. So I was like, yo, let's be smart about this shit. We go on first, we take the energy, and we let him have the leftovers. So that's what we did. So by the time Slam came on, the crowd still had energy because he's DMX. He's the hot ticket. But we took a lot of that energy away. And you notice the difference like when he got on stage before us, you notice the difference to when he got on stage after us. You notice the crowd, the reaction. That's just being smart. And knowing he's the hot ticket. He that nigga right now. This his first album, this is our third album. You get it? So of course he's gonna.
Nothing like that. That's
nothing like that new. When you got your first album, your first album is always the hottest one. In most cases.
Yeah.